Back with another jet ski video. I just want to say real quick, thank you guys so much. You guys blew up the last video. I really appreciate everybody who went and watched it and left the like. In this video, we're going to be continuing the work on the jet ski and making it look insanely cool. So I got a ton of parts that came in, and we're going to make this jet ski come back to life in the looks department because it's struggling a bit. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. And yeah, let's get to work. Okay guys, so something big happened today. We got my busted up seat for my jet ski, but my custom seat cover came in, and here's the back half with HydroTurf, and I chose the colors and everything myself. So what we got here is we got some carbon fiber silver vinyl, looks super sweet, and then I went with blue stitching on the whole thing. And then this is black suede, and then it goes into a nice royal blue vinyl. Within, basically in between each seat section, we have this carbon fiber silver, and then on the back we got more suede for that passenger and the royal blue, and then for the whole back of the seat we got the carbon fiber silver. So let's start de-stitching these seats and throwing on my new seat covers. Right here we got the rear seat piece, we got it off, and I got my new one, and I'm gonna start putting it on and stapling it. Let's see how it looks. Deacon, show them what we did here. Oh my goodness, this thing looks so beautiful. Heck yeah. So we got the back half done. It wasn't too bad at all. Now, thankfully, Tyler, Victor's over there. Tyler unstapled this whole seat by himself right here, so now we can get ready.
I did some of it.
Victor?
I did some of it.
Victor said he did some of it. Tyler says bull crap. But actually he said
that's pretty good.
But we got the other seat cover right up there. Me and Deacon are gonna start stapling that one all together on this one, but yeah. Oh my gosh, my legs hurt so much.
That's good.
But that looks killer. Bro, I'm obsessed actually. That's so sick. Okay, so you just saw me reupholstering my seat, and you're probably wondering, why did I go with a blue seat cover if my jet ski's red? Well, the only other thing red is the front lid, that compartment, and the graphics. And I plan on peeling off all the graphics, and the front red piece is right here. And it has non-buffable scratches, so it needs repaired. And with repairing it, you gotta paint it. And why paint it red when my favorite color is blue and the jet ski can become blue? So that's what I've decided to go with. I went over to my paint shop, and I got these custom filled cans. So this is basically like automotive paint. They'll give you it in like a gallon or a quart or a pint, and then you mix in the thinner and then the hardener. But instead, they'll mix it into a spray paint can for you. And so this is, I got it in base coat, which is, they didn't add the clear in because I went and got separate 2K clear with hardener. This stuff will do a really nice finish on the paint and make that paint feel fully cured like how it does on a car. And then before I do all that, I got this really nice primer because this paint code requires a lighter base coat. So I'm going to use this primer for that so that I get the correct color shade from that. So I went with a GM color because that's what matched my seat cover the most, but I wanted to match my seat cover blue, but I wanted it to have a little bit of sparkle so it looked high-end and nice, and so that's what I got with this. And probably wondering, why didn't I get it in a pint and use my spray gun? This is way too small of a project for me to break out all the paint stuff and then have to deal with cleaning it all, so I went with their cool option of these cans. I got this all from Dust & Sons. I don't know if you guys have them around you, but they're awesome. So I also got some red glazing putty for some nicks like this to fill in and make perfect. So let's get to disassembling this. We got to get off all these graphics and all this hardware, and we got this inner piece that needs to come off too, so that we can get this all prepped and ready for paint. Okay, now that I got everything off and it's just down to the plastic, time to get the graphic off and start sanding. I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, I gotta do the other side, and then there's a whole bunch of sticky residue. I'm gonna show you a trick of what I use to get that off. So my big secret on how to get all this sticky residue off, it's this stuff right here. Anything really orange citrus, but this stuff works really good. Other things, you can use Goo Gone or like WD-40, all those things. If you let them sit on there, it'll work really well too, but I found this to be the best. And it smells good. But yeah, if you spray that on, let it sit, the citrus will literally peel up anything sticky. So it works really good on Plasti Dip and other rubberized coatings. If you have something, I don't know what it is, the citrus is just, it goes crazy on this stuff. And then when you go to wipe it, it'll take off a whole thing of the residue. Like, it's literally just coming right off. You don't have to scrub and wear your hand out. So there, just like that, all the sticky residue is off except for where it was around the edges. So if you just spray another coat of that orange citrus stuff, it'll literally come right off. But I mean, just with a few extra rubs. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I don't even need to do a second coat of this. Just the small spots where it stayed on, I just simply, it's on my rag, so I just wipe it. Yeah, look at that. Dang, that worked really well. I forgot how well this works. Definitely try it, guys. I got it at Home Depot. It's at Home Depot in the like Febreze area. Look at that. Where's the sticky residue? I don't see it. Heck yeah. Just like that. Now that I got all my sticky residue off, time for me to break out the sander. So I got my sander right here. So I'm starting with 320 simply because the lower stuff I have is only 60 or 80. I ran out of like my 220. But we're gonna work our way up to 400 and then 600. Then probably at that I'll primer it, and then I'll sand the primer with 600 and then 1500. Let me stop yapping, let's just start working. Well guys, I just spent like 2 hours sanding this, so it took forever. I did a really good job on the back side, and then I did an extremely good job on the front side. And I was actually able to sand out all the imperfections because I did not want to have to wait for the putty to dry. I tried to sand it evenly so it kept the shape, so we'll see what it looks like with the primer on. But yeah, let's start spraying some primer. Oh my god! I literally bought like a $30 can of primer, and it's broken. It's spraying out and getting all over my plastic. We have upgraded. I mounted it up here so I can spray this side now. Okay, I got it primered all up and I wet sanded it all to 1500. And now I'm skipping you guys to the fun part of making it blue. So let's start spray painting. So, mini coats later, this is what we're working with. Woo! Look at that nice finish. So time to make her shine with some 2K clear. I gotta mix it for 2 minutes though, then put the hardener in it and mix it for another 2 minutes. So I got a minute before I can actually spray paint. You gotta wait like 2 minutes before I put another coat on. So it's looking pretty good. It's super even, the color. I think this is gonna look amazing once I hit it with a little wet sand and a buff. So I'm just gonna put as many coats of clear on as I can with this can. That way I have the most to work with when I go to wet sand and buff. But this is looking beautiful. So I'm finished with all my coats. It is super shiny. And everything looks super even. So tomorrow, I'm going to wet sand out this orange peel. And so you see how that light in the reflection of that light looks kind of cloudy and hazy. That's the orange peel. But after I wet sand it out and buff it, it's gonna look amazing. It's gonna look like glass. So can't wait for that. But for now, it's late. I'm gonna get some sleep and let this dry tonight. Okay, I'm having a hard time talking because my sinuses are so clogged, but it is the next day. Down here, I have spent the time, literally hours, wet sanding this piece, and I got it really smooth. And I'm about to wax it. Well, about to use a fine finishing I can't talk. I'm about to use a finishing compound to finish this plastic piece. But yeah, I don't know. My allergies literally have me sitting here talking like I'm about to cry in my eyes, but I am okay, guys. My sinuses with the springtime is just terrible. So, let's continue buffing this thing, because come zoom in on it, after wet sanding it, it's super dull, and we're about to bring it back to a nice shiny finish. Show that. So that's where water is right now, so it's shiny, but we're getting rid of all the waves with this. It's gonna look real nice and smooth. So as you guys can see right here, there is buffed, not buffed. So not buffed, it's super dull still from sanding. And this side is super glossy. So all those waves I was showing you are gone now. And we have a nice, very reflective paint. Look at that beauty. Holy smoke, she shines. And this side, I'm gonna work on. I gotta get it sanded. I gotta get it polished up. So I just finished buffing the whole thing and wiping it down. And check it out. What did I say? All that waviness was gonna go away. And now it looks, honestly, it looks so amazing. Now that's something I'm proud of right there. Time to get it installed on the jet ski to see how it looks with the new seat.
Sorry for my voice. I'm very, very sick, but I'm gonna put the latch back on, and I'm gonna put the plastic piece with the hinge back on in the inside where all these brackets go. So yeah, I've been laying in bed for like the last day and a half, but I'm like, I gotta get out and do something. So I'm like, what better thing to do than put this thing back together and go put it on my jet ski to get some fresh air. So yeah. So I got it all put back together here, and it's ready to go back on the jet ski.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. We have completely transformed the jet ski with this new seat cover and this front piece being blue. Just a little bit of work went a long way. We now have to just make a custom graphic set for it, which is gonna be a super fun project. So I already got the vinyl colors that I need that perfectly match the sparkle of this blue and the sparkle of the silver plastics. So it's gonna be looking sweet. So stay tuned for that. But if you're liking this series, definitely like and subscribe. I got a lot more videos coming out. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye.